Welcome to Norfolk, UK, -2, freezing, and that's a 1977, 40 years old Land Rover 88-inch wheelbase, 4-wheel drive, diesel, Santana. Santana were made in knockdown kit form in Spain when they got rid of the dictator. And this thing is lovely. I wish I was as pretty when I was 40. All original panels. Was painted in 2016 by myself. It's got 7 litres of paint. No clear over base or water base, just proper 2-pack paint. You can see it's quite, sun's out today, so hopefully it'll give good lines. I didn't change any panels at all. All panels are alloy. It's got an over bumper which I had in stock, which is stainless steel. The original galvanized one excuse me, is underneath, but I like it. My choice. It was a 7-seater station wagon, and I'd never seen an early Santana as a pickup, so I decided to make one, and I even chose a 1977 pickup top, which has been rebuilt. A bit of sound deadening on the roof, all the windows are good. It's just no electronics. 2 1/4 diesel, very agricultural engine. It's got the lower seats are new, aftermarket new, and the upper seats, which are ripped, are original Santana. I have the complete set of original seats. I do like the comfort of the original seats. Yes, the new aftermarket cheap ones photograph better, but actually driving it and living in it, it's a totally different thing. Everything works on this. There's no excuses. I'll open the bonnet in a second. Whether you can see, but the small original welds in the Land Rover, hopefully you can see them. That means there's no Bondo, no filler. All the bodywork was dolly down. It's got the original weld marks on tops of the wings, which means there's no filler or Bondo. It's the same on the other side. There's 4, I don't know whether you can see them really, but anyway, they're there. I'm going to open the bonnet, the hood, so you can see the engine. One moment. There's the engine. The engine was overhauled last year, and I took the sump out. I've got photos of it, and it's also got timing gears. Some of the Santanas had timing gears, and this is one of them. Lucky, this doesn't have a timing chain which rattles itself to death like most vehicles do. This is very expensive Zeus gears, or what I call Zeus gears. Everyday driver, just nice. It's got the heater option, and it's got the boost brakes, which has its own pump on the Santana, and it has the alternator for the charging. Very, very basic. Very basic. You turn the key and it just goes and it stops, and the lights go on and off, and it has a heater, but everything works. There is no excuses with this. I put a new grill on when I was rebuilding it, because I just thought it looked nice. Quite an expensive item, but well worth the money. Chassis wise, nothing wrong with it at all. I have detailed photos, but it doesn't need anything. This one has never had a tow bar. If you were going to put a tow bar on, it'd probably be worth in the future to change the rear. Certainly we do. There's no that's an original rear cross member, been welded in the past. Fine, but if I was going to put a heavy tow bracket on, I would actually change the cross member, just for safety, because don't forget these can tow 3.5 ton. And when you open the door, it's great. Only Santana have the hinges at the bottom. The British ones have a hinge at the top, so you have to have a hatch effect. This has got the hinges here, so you can have the gate. The spare wheel can sit on the gate. It has strengtheners already in. I just leave it in the back. It's got a match set of wheels, 5 powder coated Land Rover Discovery 1 wheels and tyres, and as a matching set of 235/70 16 tyres, which don't make a noise when you drive on the road. I'll show you the bed. Nothing wrong with the bed. Nothing wrong inside. All the metal is still there. Used to have glue on it, and I've pulled it up now just to check, but there's no issues at all really. I'm going to start it. So when you start these things, you've got to open the door, you turn the key, and you turn the key another few degrees for the heater plug. There is a hand throttle down there for winter, or if you're stuck in mud, or if you're droning in mud or going up hills, you don't need to use the throttle. You have a hand throttle. I tend to put it on an extra one when I start it. I'm going to start it now. Land Rovers start first time or no time. Absolute tick over, straight away the oil pressure. I hope you can see it because it's a very shiny day today. Tops of the doors have been replaced recently, and I painted them because it's cheaper to replace the tops of the doors than it is actually repair them. They come with the glass and the sliders. There's just no excuses with them. You can fit a bit of sound deadening and a trim cover over the doors. I tend to leave them. I actually quite like a naked Land Rover. I'm going to take the cover out so you can see the floors. The floors haven't been done up, they've just been painted. They didn't need anything. At one point in its life this has had an overdrive gearbox, or the tunnel was on an overdrive gearbox. You can see the hole in it. I don't like overdrives. I tend to like a bigger tyre. This keeps up with everyday traffic. 55, 60 mile an hour. Very happy all day. And I'm happy owning it and driving it. When they always start with a little bit of smoke. I don't know whether you can see a little bit of smoke. But that soon clears when it's hot. The 2 1/4 you can't alter the pump. You can't alter the pump externally like you can the 2.5. 2.5 has got a different system. 2.5 also has a cam belt, like a modern cam belt. Well, this doesn't. This has gears, so this will go forever. You can be anywhere in this, and you just don't have the issues and the problems the other engines have. You just can't. If they smoke, they smoke. That smoke will disappear when it's hot. But driving wise, can't fault it. Got the parabolic springs, it's got the good dampers, adjusted, shimmed the steering box a couple of years ago. It actually drives like a Discovery 1. It doesn't drive like a Land Rover Defender, it drives better than a Land Rover Defender. It is the smoothest Series 3 I have ever owned, and I have owned many Series 3s. It's just a lovely, genuine thing. Any worldwide inspection, I can get it inspected locally by an independent person for £260 plus VAT if you're in Europe. And they give they put it on the ramp and take intimate details of the chassis, the engine, everything. Well worth it if you for peace of mind. I certainly don't need the money to tell lies or sell you a dog. Worldwide export, we have global shipping numbers, which is important. It means shipping is very easy for us, and we can customs clear. So all you do is you go to the docks, you pick up the keys, and all your taxes are paid. The dock duties, the customs, the security checks are all paid for, and we can offer that bespoke service. We have worldwide contacts for that. And being left-hand drive, they drive much nicer than right-hand drive. And with the boost brakes, it's better than definitely better than the ones without the boost brakes. I'm just going to close the hood. Simple slam. You slam everything. You slam the doors. You slam everything. It's just a lovely old thing, really. I do have a 7-seater station wagon top, which it came with an original 7-seater top. It hasn't been restored, it hasn't been painted, it's all there, it's got sliding windows. I can fit that free of charge, but if you want it colour coded and all the windows to slide in and out and everything properly restored, just general nice condition, it will cost an extra £460 plus VAT if you're in Europe. My pleasure, I don't mind doing that, but if you want it unpainted, I'll put it free of charge. But you can't have both, because you can't ship both. I hope that helps. M-A-R-K, Mark at v1twn.com. Here to help. Have a safe New Year.